The hit show Shark Tank just kicked off their 17th season of fielding pitches from entrepreneurs, hoping to grow their businesses. And sometimes the more bizarre the idea, the better it is. Take a look.
Oh,
Atticus,
Pop.
I have to go.
Oh, what a cutie.
Boy, Gertie's here for you.
Meet Gertie. She doesn't walk your dog or feed your dog, but she looks like someone who would. And for a dog with separation anxiety, that's good enough. She's
Really?
96% vinyl and 4% magic. Sometimes all a dog needs is a little hot air and a whole lot of heart. Her big eyes and bright smile were scientifically designed to soothe and comfort the dog and terrify burglars.
My dog is too smart for that. Please welcome Daymond John, Barbara Corcoran, Daniel Lubetzky, and Rashaun Williams. Welcome to the show, all of you guys. Daymond, you and Barbara have been on Shark Tank since season 1, right? So you must have pitched some real doozies like that one.
Yeah.
Over the years. What's the craziest one you've ever gotten? Do you know?
I think the craziest one was so many. The one who wanted to put Bluetooth in your neck. He wanted to surgically implant Bluetooth in your neck, and you had to power it at night by putting a rod into your neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what keeps you coming back to the show?
I love, you know, you never know if a sponge or a sock or a lobster truck is gonna, be the hit. You have no idea when the next Snuggie's coming.
Yeah.
That inflatable dog walker was a little scary, too. But, Rashaun, let's talk about you, because you're new to the cast, and you're a
Yes.
venture capitalist. So what was it like to join this esteemed cast?
The best example I can
one
give
way
you.
to put it.
Esteemed, I haven't heard that before. The best example I can give you is imagine going to one of the best, most exclusive parties in all of Hollywood, where you see all of these celebrities, amazing drinks and food, and you see one guy in the corner dancing and eating all of the food, but he wasn't invited. He snuck in. That's me. I feel like I snuck into the best party in the country.
The best example I can give you is a Mexican Jewish dysfunctional family that are screaming past each other, but they love each other.
And so one of your first pitches this season was with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Okay, so why would a pitch that already has celebrity backing go to Shark Tank?
Well, we bring more than just money. We bring more than just celebrity. We bring strategic advice. We help them raise capital. When people hear Rashaun Williams invested, other people want to invest. When you want to know about raising your next round, your data room, your pitch deck, you want introductions to Amazon, Facebook, all these different places, people who are in that business become strategic partners and capital to these founders.
I gotta
They're more
say,
important
celebrities,
than celebrities is the point.
I got it.
Celebrities are the only ones who really come on there who don't have that alternative motive of wanting to be famous.
Yes.
So 65% of athletes are usually bankrupt 3 years after leaving the league. They have all the fame and money, but they don't know how to operate a business. So they really come in because they know they need an operator.
But Barbara, you've got a great lineup of guest sharks this season, from Chip and Joanna Gaines to my dear friend Michael Strahan. How'd he do, by the way?
Hot as a pistol.
That's just walking into a room, Barbara. I need to know the performance.
Usually, Barbara would not stop hugging him. And...
That does not surprise me at all.
I asked him to sit on my lap. He said no, but I settled down. And, he's fabulous. He's got so much charisma, and he was so smooth, and he's smart as a whip on business. I was shocked.
Daniel, let's do some hot topics, because after the pandemic, there was what they called the Great Resignation. Now there's something different, a new trend called job hugging. In my day, it was called needing to pay your bills. But tell us about it, and what does it indicate about the economy we're living in?
I think job hugging is like dating someone that you're not that into. Like, it's all okay till you realize that they start microwaving fish at 3 a.m. in the morning, you stop brushing teeth, you're like, it's time to move on. But it's much easier for you to find a new job if you're employed, or even to start a new venture from a position of strength. So think really hard about what gives you meaning. You're only in this world once, as far as we know. Find something that you're very passionate about, but then be deliberate about how to get there, ideally before losing that job, because it's much easier. I'm much more excited about hiring someone that is presently employed, and so I think
I worked at Red Lobster for 5 years while I started FUBU.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Well, talking about restaurants, let's talk about Cracker Barrel. Okay, so Daymond, Cracker Barrel had a disastrous rollout of
Yeah.
a new logo. From a marketing perspective, as you look at it, what should have they done differently? What could they have done better other than everything?
I think it's easier for me to say that now, right? But, you know, I think they will operate in the old way. They should have had the public be part of the decision. You know, do a 6-month campaign on social media, let you think about what is going to happen. They would already known what they were going to do. I think they all should have rolled it out into just a couple of stores. Like they test, any of our products go in there, they're going to test it in 10 doors. Test it and things of that nature. And now, what are they doing? Because now they have all this earned media. What are they doing with the rebrand of the old brand to say, we listen to you? I think they're not taking advantage of that either.
But I think it's also understanding what your brand stands for, because if you're trying to be everything to everybody, you're going to end up being nothing to nobody. And if you're like zigzagging on your brand, you have to have a core brand and understand what it means and just be true to it. So I think that was the essence of the problem.
Well, all I know is I went back to Cracker Barrel last week because they were on my mind.
I have a solution for Cracker Barrel. They should have done focus groups inside the company and invited the customer in.
Exactly.
They could have avoided all those problems.
Yeah.
Everyone does focus groups.
Right.
But then
don't.
again, like Daymond said, they got a lot of attention for it. So if they monetize
gotta
that,
maximize it now.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob, I have a question for you, because one of the biggest stories this summer was the cheating scandal of the millionaire tech CEO
on and on
and
and
his
on.
HR exec caught canoodling on the Jumbotron at a Coldplay concert. Now, people are still talking about that, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Why are we so obsessed with this story,
It
and are
seems
you obsessed
unbelievable
with
when
this
When you
story?
think about it. I think we're so used to seeing the big guys get away with everything that everybody was just pounced and waiting to catch a big guy doing something wrong and see them punished for it. But I think the social shaming of it is just terrible. There's families involved. The kids are involved.
Yeah.
And now they're claiming they weren't having an affair. I don't know if you buy it, I don't buy it, but that's what they say.
It's HR looking out for the company.
One of the great things about having an affair is that nobody knows about it.
You're right about that.
Until they do. Rashaun, there's also a new trend where parents are saving for their kids to support their children, though, not for summer camp or college, but in adulthood. You have 2 young kids. Is this a smart strategy, or is this giving them an excuse not to kind of leave the nest?
It's a 100% smart strategy. I've been teaching this for 25 years. A few steps. Number 1, set up a UGMA account for your kid or a UTMA account. It's an investment account for minors. Number 2, when they're born, put $500 a month in. You can split it. 5 family members, $100 each. Auto draft. It goes in there automatically. Number 3, put it in the S&P 500. You don't have to get fancy. You don't need tech. You don't need any of these individual stocks, just the index. Number 4, by the time they're 21, they'll have $466,000. And if they continue investing
Enough to buy a studio.
Not right. And if they continue to invest that, they'll have $10 million by 55 years old. That's what.
Is it too late for you to adopt me?
But also, I think you need to involve your kids in learning financial literacy.
Get
because
Damon's book.
stunning the amount
My
of
kids read that one.
Little Daymond learns to earn,
Yeah.
And if you don't teach your kids how to not just earn the money, but how to spend it, they're going to waste
It's so
it very
important
quickly.
now because a
100%.
kid in the 10th or 11th grade, how are they going to take $500,000 worth of student debt for jobs that will maybe not even be around in 4 years from
That's
now?
right.
And that's important. That's why I say trade schools are more important, because you can get $70,000 a year in the 11th or 12th grade, and you don't have to go to college. You can go to college if you want, but this is a very important time for our country.
That's so important. And Daymond, you post on social media that you're very into biohacking techniques.
Yes.
Cold plunge, red light therapy. Saunas are huge. I have a sauna at my house. It's such a game changer. But recently there was this article about how saunas have become great for networking.
Yeah.
Do you ever do business in the sauna?
Oh my God.
I do.
You don't want to do that, really.
Yeah. You can't bring your cell phone, your phone in there because you're half naked, and the electricity and stuff like that. And biohacking is the biggest thing. It's a fancy word for longevity.
Yeah.
But if you're out there and you have like-minded people also who are like the sharks, who they're all investing in their health. If you really look at all of the sharks over the last 17 years, Cuban doesn't drink anymore. Robert is doing stuff. Kevin O'Leary even went from 10 bottles of wine a night to 1. So it's a great way to network because you're talking like-minded people.
Yeah, your time's your best
I
asset.
say it depends what you look like.
It's always great to see you guys. Keep going. It's
Yeah.
good. Our thanks to the Sharks. You can catch Shark Tank on its new night and time Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern right here on ABC or streaming the next day on Hulu.